Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new day. It is Tuesday morning. It is 9:15 and the temperature, believe it or not, is only 66 degrees with a real feel of 76, but there's really no humidity in the air. It's actually very nice out here. It's cloudy. It might rain a little bit later on, but it's cloudy. At times there's a nice little breeze, but it is just absolutely perfect out here for me. So we have gone through bouts of humidity and heat and humidity, and so yesterday was cool. We had a fall-like day. I don't know if it was Sunday or Monday. I think it was Sunday. So Friday and Saturday were pretty hot and humid. And then Sunday, it dropped down to like fall-like weather. Like temperatures dropped and it barely got out of the 50s and it was just crazy. It was raining, cold. Perfect for me, but this weather is just so crazy. And now we have this week where we're very mild, but then starting like Saturday maybe, it looks like we're going to get back into more heat and humidity. So I can't explain this weather. It's nuts. So but first off, before I talk about what I want to talk about, I just want to say prayers out there for everyone in Texas suffering from the floods. So many lost lives. Like, it's so devastating. Adults, children, pets, animals, whatever. Everybody is suffering down there, and I just want to extend prayers out to everyone in Texas suffering from the floods. So please, everyone, say a prayer for all of them. It's so devastating. I can't even imagine the devastation and the fear that they're going through. So it's so sad. So I wanted to talk about what happened to me for a week. I don't think I posted a video for a week. And to be quite honest, I didn't record anything for a week either. So the last videos you saw before this one were of the 4th, like prior to the 4th, me running my errands and getting ready and do crafting for the 4th. And after that, I didn't have any intentions of it happening that way, but it just naturally happened that way. I just didn't feel like picking up the camera, and there was more to it behind it, and forgive me if I stutter as I'm trying to explain, because it's more how I was feeling inside and as to why I didn't want to pick up the camera. So I always try to put out a video every day. At least 5 to 7 videos a week. And that could be daunting. And everybody who's a YouTuber knows that. But for us channels that put a video out every single day, it's very daunting and it's a lot of time. And if I had something going on all the time, I'm not sure if it would change the way I felt a week ago before I stopped recording. So I record a lot of cooking videos, a lot of, a lot of variety of videos, whether it's crafting, cooking, just talking, day in the life, but something just happened. Like when the 4th was here, I automatically didn't have any intentions on recording because I was just, being in the moment. And it was the 4th, so I wasn't going to record. But that feeling just kept going on, and it didn't make me want to pick up the camera for an entire week. And the first few days where I didn't pick up a camera to record what I was cooking, what I was doing, it felt so nice not to pick up that camera. And don't get me wrong, it's not that I don't want you all to feel like I don't want to create content for you, because I do. So please don't take this the wrong way. And also, I have never felt any pressure from any of you to create and upload a video every single day. So this was something I put on myself. So please don't take this as, you were pressuring me or that I don't want to create content for you. So please don't take that the wrong way. It's just how I'm feeling. So it's been a week, and for the entire week, I didn't pick up the camera or record what I was cooking, and I gotta tell you, it was so nice to just walk in the kitchen and cook something and not worry about the position of the camera or the lighting or any of that. It was very nice, and I was so relaxed. So I got to a point where I was just so sick of showing the same thing over and over again. And I'm sure I'm not the only content creator who feels that way. But I got sick of showing the same meals over and over again. Or in general, just a cooking video over and over again. Or what I'm doing. Or me, even if it's just me and Gypsy sitting out here. I don't want to talk all the time. Before I started YouTube, I've never been a big talker. I always just kind of like to keep to myself and just enjoy what's in front of me. So I've never been a big talker, but since I started YouTube, I've had to learn to become a talker. But sometimes I just don't want to talk, and that's partially the reason sometimes you get music in the video, because I just don't want to talk. And again, please don't take offense to that, but that's just who I am. I'm not a big talker. So sometimes when we're sitting out here just enjoying Chippy filling his pouches full of sunflower seeds like he is right now, or watching the birds or whatever it may be, I just want to sit here and enjoy that without this thing in front of me. And that's what I've been doing. I've just been enjoying sitting out here. And again, you don't make me feel like I need to have it in front of me. I made me feel like that. So yeah, I was just really getting sick of recording, or feeling like I had to record every aspect of my day or my life just so I can put out a video every day. And it just really crept up. It unexpectedly crept up on me right after the 4th. And so I decided I'm just not going to pick up the camera for, I only planned on not picking up that camera for a couple days, but it just became so relaxing that it became a couple more days and a couple more days, and before I knew it, a week went by. And I'm just holding on to Gypsy here because she's watching Chippy. And she never charges Chippy because for some reason she has a special feeling towards the chipmunks. It's like she wants to play with them. But anyway, yeah, so I just got to that point where I was just sick and tired of recording the same thing over and over again. And it's not that you're not going to get some of that stuff going forward, and that's also what I want to talk about. So what I realized in the past week is it was very nice not to have a camera in my hands every single day. And so what I want to do is slow down a little bit. I'm not going to worry about the numbers. You know, if I was a 30-year-old person wanting to make YouTube my new career, then I would have to worry about the numbers, the views, and how much I'm making and the subscriber amount. But I'm not. I'm a 59-year-old caregiver, just started out trying to make a little bit of extra money for us after I ended up quitting my full-time job. That's what it started out to be, and somewhere along the line I felt like I had to make as much money as possible, and I put all that on myself. So, but then, you know, this past week it's like, just slow down. You know, why worry about all that other stuff? I'm not looking for another career. I'm not looking for a career at all. This is more recreational, hobby-like. So I'm done worrying about all the numbers and subscriber amount and view amount, how much I'm making. I'm just done with all that. And I think a lot of that takes all the fun out of making the videos themselves. And I want to say thank you to Susie. In one of my last videos where I talked about that I wasn't getting that many views on certain videos, and she had commented that she doesn't worry about that. She just does it for, you know, more like a recreational thing, a hobby, like just because it's, you know, just being creative in your videos. And so thank you for that comment, Susie. And and that's where I'm at. That's to the point I'm at. I'm done with all the numbers. If I lose subscribers over my future videos, then I lose subscribers, whatever it may be. For those of you who watch every single type of my video, and I say type because I have different types of videos. Like I said, I do crafting videos, I do grocery hauls, I do Dollar Tree walkthroughs, I do cooking videos, I do day in the life videos. And there are a lot of you out there who watch my videos, every single one of my videos, and all the way through, no matter what type of video it is. So thank you guys so much for that support. And I guess you're the ones that are going to benefit from my videos going forward, because I want to record what's fun to me. And what's fun to me is crafting, sometimes cooking, not always. You know, grocery hauls. I love taking you guys on rides, telling you guys stories, or talking about a topic. But if I don't have anything to talk about, I just tell you I don't have anything to talk about. So I'm not going to force a conversation. I don't want to feel like I have to force myself to talk in a video. So going forward, in order for me to just stay relaxed and not get to that point again, I'm not going to be putting out a video every single day. And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to go down to like one video a week. I'm not going to do that. There are still things that I do that I want to record. So I'm going to slow it down to at least 3 videos a week. I'm going to start off saying that I'm going to put out 3 videos a week. And what you're going to get you're gonna still get a combination, of everything I do. But if the video is just me crafting and talking about stuff, or just putting music to it, because sometimes even when I craft, I don't feel like talking, I just want to craft, and voiceovers are not my favorite thing to do, because after I record everything, I don't want to go back and just talk over the video. So you're still going to get all the grocery hauls I do. If I go to the food pantry, you're still going to get that. If I'm going grocery haul, trying to get all these good deals. I liked those last couple of videos where I did stock up grocery hauls, where I used the digital coupons, the paper coupons, and all the sales savings. I like doing that kind of stuff for you guys. But no matter what the grocery haul is, you'll get it. If I do food pantry stuff, you'll get it. Sometimes you're gonna still get a day in the life, but I'm not gonna record every day, every aspect of my life. And so when I put out a day in the life video, it might be a combination of a couple days of things. And I always try to put in on the screen, if it changes day, I like to put on the next day or whatever. So you're still going to get the same types of videos from me, but you're just not going to get them as often. And I think that'll just help me just to relax, and I'm not going to record everything I cook. I'm just like done with that. I'll cook, I'll record some cooking. You're still going to get some cooking videos from me, but I don't want to record everything I cook. If I do, with that, I thought to go, as far as the cooking, like do it more specialized. Like if I want to show you 3 different ground beef recipes or 3 different chicken recipes, and just put it all in one video instead of showing each day I'm cooking, things like that. Just change it up a little bit. Unless I'm doing a challenge, well, even if I'm doing a challenge, I'm not going to record it I'll record it, but I won't upload it every day. If I'm doing a food challenge, like a grocery challenge, whether it be a Walmart or a food pantry, or Eat What You Have, I'm not going to show it every day. I'll record it every day, but I'll lump it into a video, showing multiple days. I think that will help me, because I don't want to get to a point where I just don't want to do YouTube anymore, because I do like showing you guys stuff, and I do like sharing certain aspects of my life, but I just don't want to feel like I have to show every aspect of my life. And I think that's where I'm going to start. So if I have so much going on that it's worthy of recording, then you might get a little bit more than 3 videos a week. But I'm going to say I will do, and even that, I'll say I'm going to do 2 to 3 videos a week starting off. Okay? And so please don't be disappointed that I'm not going to post every single day, but just know I'm here and I am going to post. I'm just going to take it back a little bit and just enjoy living in the moment day by day a little more. So I'm going to practice what I preach. Living in the moment and just enjoying it. So I really wanted to share that with you guys, and so thank you all though. So I appreciate all of you that watch all my videos, no matter what they are, and that means a lot to me, and I appreciate everybody who watches the ads going forward. So yeah, I'm just done worrying about the numbers, and because it feels like more corporate stuff, and I'm just done. I just want to enjoy it more, And I think this way I'll enjoy making the videos more. And I think that will come through in the videos to you guys more too. Because I think sometimes some of you can sense when I'm forcing the video or forcing something to talk about. Yes, I am easily distracted by birds, but in the big tree way back there, I see a bright yellow spot, which is the male American goldfinch, and he's just standing out there in that big tree. But yeah, I think some of you can sense when I'm forcing a video or forcing a conversation, and I don't want it to be that. I just want it to be natural. And so going forward, I'm just going to take different aspects of different days of my week and put it into a video. The cooking videos are going to be more specialized and you know, like different chicken recipes, like I said, and different things. And maybe even going back to, like, sometimes I start doing where budget meals, and I put the cost breakdown in there, but then I stopped doing that because it is a lot of work to do that. So when I'm trying to put out a video every day, I'm just trying to do the fast as I can and not do all the daunting little stuff. So that's how that ends up. So if I slow down my videos, I have more time to do that kind of stuff, and it will be more beneficial to everyone who's living on a low income trying to get budget meals. So I think that's going to help that a lot too. So I'm going to change that side of the cooking videos up a lot more. So yeah, I just wanted to get with you guys and talk about this as to how this unplanned week time off came about. And it came about just suddenly. It suddenly just all crashed down on me, but I've been so relaxed the last week that I haven't picked up a camera. I cook without worrying about all that stuff, and so I'm done worrying about numbers, and I want it to be fun again. I really want it to be fun again. So yeah, 2 to 3 videos a week I will say I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shoot for 3, but if I don't, I'm gonna say 2 to 3. And yeah, I just want it to be fun again. So I hope you all understand. I'm sure you all understand. You all have been so supportive of me taking time away from the camera and of our lives, and I appreciate that so much. I appreciate all of you so much. So going forward, so you just got the 2 4th of July videos, and that was the end of the 4th of July. You got this video. So I'm going to start working on the next video, so that might be a couple days out, a few days out, 2 to 3 days out. And I even talked about all this with Glenn, and he did tell me in the beginning, and he didn't say I told you so, but you know, he did tell me in the beginning where I started putting videos out every day, and he said you're eventually going to get burned out and you're not going to have fun anymore. So but we talked about it yesterday, and you know, I told him how I was feeling about the whole video thing, and so yeah, so that's all I have for now. This video is already long enough. So thank you all so much for all your support, and I hope and I'm sure you understand where I'm coming from, and I hope you continue to support the channel no matter how many videos I put out a week. And I want to thank you all for reaching out, those who reached out with concern as to my absence, asking if we're okay, and thank you for that. I appreciate that so much. So that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed our time together here today. And I hope you understand my position. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And thank you all so much for your continued support for this channel. And I think it'll be better. I think it's going to be more fun and better. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the week, rest of the day. And I'm going to enjoy this cloudiness, enjoy a little bit more time outside here. And with that, remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Until next time.